Section 1. Introduction. Understanding fear and anxiety. Fear and anxiety are primal emotions that all human beings experience. They act as our natural alarms, alerting us to potential dangers and preparing us to deal with threats. While these feelings can be uncomfortable, they play a crucial role in our survival by enhancing our awareness and readiness. Fear is an immediate response to a direct threat. It triggers our fight or flight response, a physiological reaction that prepares us to act quickly. Anxiety, on the other hand, involves a more prolonged state of heightened alertness. It is often related to worries about future events or situations that may or may not occur. Understanding these emotions is the first step towards managing them effectively. By recognizing what triggers our fear or anxiety, we can begin to address these feelings more constructively. This knowledge empowers us to maintain control over our reactions and improve our quality of life. Section 2. The physiology of fear, how our bodies react. When faced with a threat, our bodies undergo a series of rapid changes. The adrenal glands release adrenaline and cortisol, hormones that increase our heart rate, elevate our blood pressure, and boost energy supplies. This response is designed to optimize our physical capabilities for either fighting the threat or fleeing from it. The physical symptoms of fear can include sweating, trembling, a racing heart, and rapid breathing. These are all signs that our body is preparing for action. The intensity of these physical responses can vary greatly from person to person and can be influenced by many factors, including previous experiences and general health. Additionally, this physiological response can become maladaptive when the fear response is triggered too frequently or without a real threat present. This is often seen in anxiety disorders, where the body reacts as though it is in constant danger, leading to chronic stress and other health issues. Section 3. The psychology of anxiety. What happens in the mind? Anxiety is not just a physical response. It also involves a complex interaction of thoughts and emotions. It often begins with a negative thought pattern that anticipates future danger or failure. This can lead to a vicious cycle where anxious thoughts produce physical symptoms, which in turn lead to more anxiety. Cognitively, anxiety affects our ability to think clearly. It can cloud our judgment, affect our decision-making, and make it difficult to concentrate. The mind may become overwhelmed by catastrophic thinking, where the worst-case scenario is often seen as the most likely outcome, regardless of its actual probability. Moreover, anxiety can lead to avoidance behaviors. Individuals may start avoiding situations or activities that they fear might trigger their anxiety. While this might provide short-term relief, it often reinforces the anxiety in the long run, making it harder to overcome. Section 4. The impact on daily life. Physical, emotional, and social effects. Persistent fear and anxiety can severely impact a person's daily life. Physically, the constant state of alertness can lead to exhaustion, headaches, and muscle tension. These symptoms can interfere with daily activities and reduce overall quality of life. Emotionally, individuals dealing with high levels of fear and anxiety might experience mood swings, irritability, or depression. Anxiety can drain emotional energy and make individuals feel isolated or detached from others. This emotional toll can affect personal relationships and social interactions. Socially, anxiety can lead to withdrawal from social situations, avoidance of public spaces, and reluctance to engage in new experiences or meet new people. This can exacerbate feelings of loneliness and can create a cycle that is difficult to break without help. Consider the case of Emma, a college student who began experiencing severe anxiety during her final exams. The pressure to perform well and the fear of failing triggered her anxiety, which manifested as sleeplessness and inability to concentrate. This affected her performance, creating a feedback loop that only intensified her anxiety. Another example is John, a veteran who developed post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD after returning from combat. The sounds of loud noises or crowded places would trigger intense fear responses, often leading him to avoid social interactions and public spaces. severely impacting his social life and mental health. These examples highlight how anxiety can be triggered by both immediate and long-term stressors. They also show the various ways anxiety can manifest, affecting all aspects of life, from academic performance to social interactions.